gentlemen, first to the stage, our friend Josh Smith.
How you doing tonight? Sweet. My name is Josh, and this is my first attempt to stand up, so of course, I'm extremely fucking nervous. I apologize right now if I pass out. However, if I do pass out, don't worry, my wife is in the audience. She knows first aid, CPR, all that shit. But if there's a lady in the audience who'd like to come help her out, you're more than welcome, because that is as close as I will ever get to a threesome. So, I've had some pretty interesting jobs in my life. I've been a cab driver here in Traverse City. I was in the electrical union out in Las Vegas. I even worked at Crossroads for a little while. But as you can see, my time as a dancer was pretty short-lived. And now I work as a janitor here in Traverse. And as a janitor, you really only work with yourself, so you have to come up with different ways to keep yourself entertained. I bring my iPod to work to listen to music, but I still find myself coming up with new and disgusting games. For example, whose pube is that? It's not like I pick them up and examine them or, give them a little taste. It's just, whose pube is that? But, as my time as janitor, I've come to realize that a women's bathroom can be just as disgusting as a men's room. I've cleaned vomit out of urinals, chew off of sinks of walls, fished keys out of toilets, but by far the worst thing I've ever had to experience was pulling a bloody fucking tampon out of a clogged up toilet. That's what I said! Now, keep in mind, I have two very deep-seated fears. Spiders and period blood. So when I saw this thing in the fucking toilet, I almost fucking cried. And I was the only one there. So it's not like I could ask somebody to come pull this thing out for me. And I didn't want to flush it, which would possibly make the thing clog up even more, which would make me have to clean up even more horrible shit. So I have rubber gloves on, but I know that's not going to be enough protection. So I grab a plastic bag. And I'm standing there, wondering just what I've done in my fucking life to deserve this shit. Fucking choking back vomit, trying to decide, is my wife really gonna kill me if I quit this thing? She'll probably kick me in the nuts, at least. So I'm standing there. Fuck! Oh, you motherfuckers! Oh, God, it's fucking disgusting. Oh. So, moving forward, I have a 2-year-old son, and I've found out that toddlers are basically little drunk people. Think about it. They do and say whatever they want with no fear of repercussions. They vomit and shit all over themselves because they don't fucking know any better. The really awesome ones even play and said shit when you're not paying attention. And why is it that when they throw up, it always seems to get on you? You could be in the kitchen fucking cooking dinner, they could be in their bedroom playing. All of a sudden they come running in and all over your fucking socks. Or how about shitting where they're not supposed to? Like the bathtub. You get them all washed up, their hair's squeaky clean. You let them be for a couple minutes so they can play and splash around. You turn around to grab their towel, you turn back around, and they're using a fucking turd to simulate a submarine attack on Japan. One night after giving my son his bath, I was putting lotion on it before I put him into pajamas. Out of the blue, he does this. Laughed his ass off the entire time doing that. And why do they like to do stupid, crazy fucking stunts? Like jump off things that are 5 times their height. Like those huge fucking wooden playsets you get from Home Depot and shit. My son likes to climb up to the top of the fort area and jump off into my arms. One time I put him on the back of my truck and he jumped. No fucking warning, nothing. I look like Calvin Johnson's fat white brother laying up for a catch. Speaking of that face, anybody ever get the shit sweats? Shit sweats always start out the same way. Leaving work. You're leaving work. You're out of the building, halfway to your car, and you start to feel a little rumble right here. For a split second, you think about going back inside. Instant reaction is, fuck that, I just left the fucking building, I'm not going back in. So you decide that you could probably make it home. If not, there's always a stop or two along the way. Well, what happens on the way home? One of two things is always going to happen. One, you're going to get to a clean bathroom, but miraculously, you don't have to go anymore. Or two, you get to a bathroom, but you refuse to go into that disease-infested swamp out of fear of contracting herpes syphilis. So, you pass the last usable route home, or the usable bathroom on the route home, but you decide that you don't have to go anywhere anymore, so you could probably make it. Meanwhile, you still have a 10-mile fucking drive. And in that route, there's only houses, schools, and playgrounds. So you can't even pull over to go shit in the woods. Excuse me. So about halfway home, you're bent over, groaning in pain, just oh. When you do finally get home, you can't even fucking go inside out of fear of there being an explosion right there in the car. So you're finally able to get out. You're walking in the house hoping that nobody's in the fucking bathroom, because if so, the tub or the sink is gonna get really fucking disgusting. So you get in, your kids are swarming you, hoping for hugs and kisses, and all you can greet them with is the Heisman stiff arm. So you're running for the bathroom, unbuttoning your pants, sweat's dripping off your face. You finally get into the bathroom, you sit down and oh! Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.